Hi, I'm Sarah Connelly. If you're watching this video, the chances are that you have tried to quit drinking quite a few times. It took me numerous occasions to finally decide that enough was enough. One of the biggest challenges is that people don't really understand why they're drinking. It just seems like this autopilot behavior. And isn't it interesting? It actually is. There are three main reasons why people drink. It's to relieve, relax, and reward. We want to relieve our stress. We want to switch off at the end of the day. We want to find relaxation at the end of the day. We want to switch that brain of ours off, which can get really, really busy. And we also like to celebrate. Alcohol provides that sense of celebration and reward when we've made a big deal, when we've got a family occasion to celebrate. So there's lots of reasons why we drink, and it's important not to forget those. This video is going to explain to you why we go to these things on default. It's really simple, and it's neuroscience. The brain works by memorizing things that make it feel good. So when we drink, we get a burst of neurotransmitters such as dopamine, which tells the brain that feels really good, I'm going to do it again. Furthermore, it tells the brain what to remember around us in order to know for next time. That's why when you see a bottle of beer or a glass of wine, your brain will say, that looks like a really good idea. Now, the other important thing to remember is that the brain learns by repetition and reward. So every time you drink, your brain gets a reward and it says, I think I'd like to do that again. The more we do it in specific situations, the more the brain will remember, okay, end of day means reward or end of day means relaxation. And I know how to get that with a glass of wine. Once you break it down and understand the science, it becomes a lot easier for us to intervene and start to create new rituals that meet the needs in the moment so that we don't default to picking up alcohol. As an example, if you want to relax, there are many, many high quality ways that you can relax. The important thing to know, though, is that we might not feel as relaxed straight away with the natural things as we do with alcohol. So there is a transition period. It's in this time, a magic time of around 60 to 90 days, that the brain can rewire. What do I mean by that? It means that the brain can start to create new pathways to new behaviors. But we must reward the new behaviors. These are all the things that I will teach you if you join the 90-day program, and a whole lot more. What makes the difference for people, firstly, is understanding exactly what need they're trying to meet with alcohol in various different trigger situations. Once they understand that, they can start to curate their own list of things that they'd like to do instead. What we're looking for is a higher quality way to meet the need. We all know that alcohol works. Nobody's denying it. But what if it was possible to get the feelings that you're looking for from alcohol in other higher quality ways that have a knock-on effect on the rest of your life? I know it's possible because I've managed to do it with a lot of practice over the last 7 years, and I've helped hundreds of people do exactly the same thing. There are a number of things that make the difference about this program. And for some people, it's the neuroscience. For others, it's about really understanding their behaviors and looking at what's driving the drinking. But the most important thing is that they all have a desire to change their behaviors, to change their lives, and to transform themselves into the person that they know they're capable of being and that alcohol is getting in the way of. So if you'd like to have a brief conversation with me or one of my coaches, I'd love to talk to you and share a little bit more about the program. There's no obligation. It's simply a chance for you to get to learn about us to get to learn about you, and decide whether or not it's a good fit. So I hope I get to talk to you soon. In the meantime, remember, every time you pick up a drink, ask yourself, is there a higher quality way of meeting this need? You will also find below a link to my list of things, higher quality ways that you can find and meet those 3 R's. I hope to talk to you soon.